looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Sarr. Here's Beasley. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And that one good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Poke loose. Pass to Beal. From behind the arc. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Fires it. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here we go, one-on-one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Roy. Puts up a deep three. Mutombo with the rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Roy. George defending. Pass to Tatum. 13 feet out. Mutombo with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Beal. Down low. From the low block. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Albuquerque calls timeout. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Outside Davis. Here's Sarr. Capella with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 3. George outside. Pass to James. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. George with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Fires for 3. Outside for Booker. Offline with a 3. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Sarr. No luck on that one. Capella with the defensive effort. James with the ball. James from distance. Easy work.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Here's Rivers. Here's Bender. Gets the 3 to fall. Bender's got 7 points.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Booker for 3. The rebound by Bender. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Sarr. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First team foul.
It's stolen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
Porzingis sets a screen. Beasley for three. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Reeves has got the ball here for Albuquerque. They trail by 3. Porzingis sets a screen to the left side wing. Outside Reeves. Back to Porzingis. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
And stolen by Reeves. Outside Davis. Pass to Bender. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 1-point game. Right side Booker. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Beal drops in the 3. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A volume three-point shooter. Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
Pass to Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia leading by 4. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia calls time here. Beal surveying the D. The 3. And stolen by Porzingis. Davis from long range. Buries it from 3. Davis has got 5 points.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Now here's Beal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Bender for the tie. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 3. Left side Booker. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Left side Davis. Here's Bender. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Reeves. No points so far.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Both teams deciding to change it up. George for three. On target from range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at
Here's Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Pass to Mutombo. Outside for Booker. Now here's Durant. Hounded by Tatum. Now Durant. And Reeves pulls it down. Beasley outside for the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over Tatum. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. Philadelphia on top. Up 4. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Beal will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. On the wing, Durant. Sarr pulls it in. 4-3. Roy's shot is good. Roy's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Pass to Davis. High arcing shot. Here's Roy. Guarded by Durant. For 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Now Durant. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Roy. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
The 76ers call timeout. Albuquerque making a switch here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the 76ers was getting across in the huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Porzingis. That's short off the rim. Right side Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Puts up a 3. And stolen by Beasley. He's got a clear path to take the lead. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Back to Durant. 4 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the 76ers lead by 1. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Beasley outside. Pass to Bender. Wide open look. Porzingis. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, Huge play from Porzingis, a testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Oh, Booker with the triple.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
"56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Roy. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside Durant. Back to Beal. Screen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. And so they foul intentionally. The 76ers call. Timeout. So it's both teams making substitutions here. "16 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a two-possession game.
Picked by Kaminsky. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's Philadelphia to start out. Booker left side. Pass to Durant. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Goes up from the top of the key. Outside for Curry. Outside Roy. Pass to Artest. 6 to shoot. Over James. And it's Artest missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Kicks it out to Booker. Outside KD. Outside James. To the middle. Stolen by Artest. Curry with a wide open look. And another miss by Anaheim.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
A nice shot by Roy.
3 points.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Mutombo sets a screen. Out to Wade. And a wide open look for James. And a miss there on the triple. Roy from outside. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Booker. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
And you can see Booker's been in the weight room, right? Shows it on that play.
Here's Anaheim. Down low. Here's Roy. Here's Garnett. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's George for 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Curry. Over Booker. Kicks it out to Garnett. Here's the 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. On the wing, Booker. A 3 ball. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Here's Anaheim, trailing by 2. Right side Durant, outside George. Now Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside for George. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to KD. Inside. 5 to shoot. Beal, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. To the paint, and the dunk by Capella.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And it's Anaheim with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Tipped away. Stolen by Walker. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Smith missing. The 76ers leading by 8. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Booker's got 6.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Carter outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Up top, Walker. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Okay. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Nobody's stopping Jokic on the fast break.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Kicks it out to James. Inside. Booker outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Philadelphia with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
The ball goes to your home team.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's the lob, and Giannis up high and down hard.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here's Garnett. He drains the quick shot. Garnett's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Puts the move on. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Wade feeling it out a bit. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Smith with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. It's stolen by Garnett. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Anaheim trails by 12. To the paint. Here's our test.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Deal with it. Picked up by Edwards. KD on the wing. Back to Beal. 3-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No good from Durant. Anaheim trails by 10. Outside our test. For 3, Edwards. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now the 76ers with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And the 76ers call time here. And here's George. He'll bring it up with the 76ers. They lead by 7. Outside for Beal. Booker outside. The 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Yao. Takes the 3. Tumbo grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 7. Deal with it. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range. Booker's got 14.
And Booker is just letting it all hang out right now. This young guy's confidence special. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Beal with it. Outside, George. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Anaheim trails by 7. AG, that's good.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And here's Booker from the arc. Anaheim grabs the miss. Pass to Edwards. Corner shot. Beal pulls it in. Kicks it out to Booker. And here's George. Screen by Giannis. Here's Beal, defended by Carter. Just 5 to shoot. But deep three from George. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Curry deciding where to go with it. That three off the mark. Beal from long range, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's still. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 76ers leading by 8. Screen by Giannis. Irving with it. Now Garnett defending. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Anaheim grabs the miss. Smith outside. A fadeaway. That one, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they're moving it up. Carter inside the three-point line. And it's Carter again missing. Now the 76ers with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the 3 off target. Anaheim trails by 8. Fires the 3. And that's good. Vince Carter for 3.
And, you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, a willing facilitator.
Irving looking for an opening. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The kick out to Irving. Shoots. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The 76ers leading by 5. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot. Outside Curry. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it. So
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Pass to James. And too long on the shot. And here's Porter. Robinson with it. Mutombo with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Durant. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so Jokic will bring it up for Albuquerque. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Nice shot by Walker.
Oh, wow. Remarkable focus from the crafty Walker. Terrific work getting inside and fighting right through contact.
Now here's Booker. Shoots it from the corner. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
On the wing, Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Oh, Durant with a steal. 1:44 left in the first. It's George on the wing. Pass to Booker. Goes up on the baseline. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team, Michael Porter.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Wade misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
George for three. Counted from distance.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And good whistle there.
Albuquerque shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Away team foul. Wade. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. Here's Durant. And he connects with a jumper. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
George's shot is off. Albuquerque leading by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And everyone knows Walker can score, but they're happy to play the role of facilitator.
Wade drives in. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 25.
Walker with it. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Albuquerque shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the second. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Albuquerque out in front, leading by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Walker in the post. Over Booker. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia trails by 8. Beal surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Takes a step back. Robinson. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Away team foul. Wade. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Booker for 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
On the wing, Wade. Outside Porter. Shoots over George. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Assist goes to.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so Porter will bring it up for Albuquerque. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Robinson. Walker, a good look. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Walker's got 5 now.
Yeah, the defender losing Walker off the pick. We see this night in and night out.
From the wing. And the jumper is good.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Philadelphia making a change here. Albuquerque shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Wade. Taking 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Philadelphia trails by 6. Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wade. Back to Walker. Fires from the corner. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
To the paint. Back to Wade. 5 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
And it's Robinson penetrating. No good that time. Antetokounmpo up top. On the wing, Wade. George outside. Lets it fly. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Now just a 3-point Albuquerque lead.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Wade. Back to James. LeBron James with the flush.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Jokic drops them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beal outside. There's the 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Jokic the screen. 2 on the clock. Back to Irving. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Albuquerque out in front, leading by just 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Albuquerque now. The lead is 2. All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Hey, guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
And here's Albuquerque now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Odom. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Odom. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The 3, Booker. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
It's deflected. And they get it back. Left side Irving. Pass to Howard. Good work defensively by James. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 1-point game. Here's Booker. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Calls the play and Booker executes to perfection.
Inside. Now Howard. Here's Odom. Back to Irving. To end the run. Hits the 3-pointer. Irving's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's Booker. He's got 10. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wade. The kick to Durant. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there? Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 5.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter. There's a screen to the inside. The shot by Mutombo, no good. Here's Nowitzki. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. And stolen by Booker. Pass to George. Down low. Beal outside. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Buries it from 3. Beal's got his second basket.
Flashing his range, Beal is an absolute bomber from deep.
Here's Irving. There's the drive.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one.
At the line for your home team.
And he's good on the second. Pass to Petrovic. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Petrovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. That's tipped. Here's Booker. No good. Would have counted had it gone. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Booker's got the ball here for the 76ers. Outside Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Here's Nowitzki. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, man, this guy's got such quick hands. Kyrie knows how to get into the passing lanes and creates offense for him and his teammates.
It's kept alive. On offense, here's Albuquerque. The lead is 2. And the 3 off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Beal. Right side Booker. 4 on the clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Irving looking around. Howard, the screen. To the middle. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now a 4-point Albuquerque lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Here's Odom. Here's Petrovic. pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The 76ers call timeout. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Jokic the screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic. Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Pass to Capella. Beal with it to take the lead. Jokic grabs the board. Here's Wade. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Jokic the screen. Second chance shot. The big man, Jokic.
You want to stop Kemba from scoring, but if you give him too much attention, Walker will dish it.
Pass to Beal. And here's Durant. From outside the arc. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Now here's Robinson. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Booker.
David Robinson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
The 76ers call timeout. "26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Beal from outside. The shot no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Three-pointer, Beal launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. And now we've got an intentional foul.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the away team, David Robinson.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And that one's good. Outside Walker. Missed it. So Albuquerque wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And Cleveland has possession. There's a screen. Here's Brunson. Pass to Brand. Lets a floater go. Missed inside.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Wade. Here's Mutombo. Stolen by Collins. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with a three. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Out to James. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Brand. Outside Reeves. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game. About a minute played here so far in the first. The three ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Booker. In transition. Here they come. Pulls up for three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Pass to Brunson. Here he goes. And he buries his first look.
And the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
And Booker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. To the inside. The kick to Durant. Pure from three-point range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the middle. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And they're pushing it up. Misses the three. Brunson surveys. Pass to Reeves. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside. And Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
The ball goes to the away team.
Cleveland trails by 3. Outside Brunson. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Here's Reeves. Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
George, left side. Outside for Booker. Fades. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Pass to Collins. Now Thompson. George defending. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Now into the lineup for your home team.
4 on the clock. George with a steal. Philadelphia shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Jalen Brunson. That's his second personal foul. Second.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for your home team, Bradley Beal. Shooting one.
Now Philadelphia with it. On the wing, Wade. Yet to see a basket. Goes up on the wing. George, no good. Outside Brunson. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters.
And Booker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Mutombo with a rebound.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can.
Beal, no good. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Thompson goes in.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Screen by Durant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Lets it go from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Durant's got 5 now. To the wing on the left. Here's Mutombo. Out to Lillard. Here's Mutombo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Screen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, Booker buries it from 3. He's got 10.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Out to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Korver. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Mutombo.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Cleveland making a change here. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here is James. Fires the three. Thompson pulls it in. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's... Wow! LeBron making some noise.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
And it's Thompson penetrating. There's the steal. Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. The kick to Durant. Pass to Wade. Pulls it from the top of the key. Over to the wing. Back to James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Oh, the tenacity of LeBron James. Unreal.
Here's Kaman. It's rebounded by Wade.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Clock at 6. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Korver grabs the board. Cleveland trails by 4. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
16 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. With 4 on the clock. Philadelphia with another miss. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Philadelphia on top. Up 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Beal. No points yet.
Get there, get there.
Pass to Durant. Right side Booker. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
He's smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Durant for 3. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Philadelphia leading by 7. Outside for Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Kaman. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Kaman's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Philadelphia calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the inside. Mutombo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Takes a step back. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Cleveland trails by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Lillard. Over Booker. Lillard can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 13. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's the pick. Pass to James. Outside Booker. Screen by James. Booker no good. And stolen by Booker. And here's James. And Collins with the big block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Now into the line for your home team.
Picked it out of midair. And here's Lillard. Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Philadelphia on top. Up by 16. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cleveland trails by 16. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
James outside. Pass to George. Screen by James. This one for 3. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Lillard penetrating. The 3. They get it again. George outside. Puts up a 3. Out to James. 3-pointer. It's George on the wing. The 3 is up. Korver grabs the board.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Offensive board. And Collins with the slam.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
The 76ers call timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the 76ers was getting across in the huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And there's the screen. Here's Brunson outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Now here's Booker. Off with the layup. Brunson with it. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Wade. Thompson with a steal. And here comes the break. From deep, Reeves. James with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 14. .125 left in the final quarter. And Cleveland has possession. Here's Thompson. Cleveland again missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Durant looking around. Shoots over Thompson. Philadelphia with another miss. And here comes Cleveland. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. 52 seconds left in the final quarter. Durant drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's safe to say the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Here's Durant. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the triple. So it's Philadelphia now. 11-point game. Pass to Wade. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go. All alone. Gets it down to single digits.
4-3.
Left side Durant. Shoots over Thompson. Durant, no good. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up.